Hello once again and welcome back to PACIS TV. This is the time for the news in English. I am Benjamin Kwizera and these are the headlines. Rwandan Ministry of Health launched the modernization of Ruhengeri Hospital in order to develop Rwanda's healthcare system and improving access to quality healthcare services in northern parts of the country. During the celebration of Catholic Education Week in Diocese of Kabgayi last Saturday, students from Catholic School of Diocese of Kabgayi asked parents to support them in their studies. The Superior General of Congregation of Sisters of Child Jesus Worldwide, Marie-Emmanuel, said that caring for poor is the foundation of their mission. In international news, His Holiness Pope Leon XIV emphasized that the Church must remain close to the people who are suffering from social inequalities, poverty, unemployment, family instability, and violence. Welcome back to our news in details tonight. Rwandan Ministry of Health launched the modernization of Ruhengeri Hospital in order to develop Rwanda's healthcare system and improving access to quality healthcare services in northern part of the country. News in detail. The long-awaited modernization project of Ruhengeri Hospital has reached an important milestone in Rwanda. After several years of anticipation, preparatory works have officially begun to pave the way for construction of a new modern hospital in Musanze district. The Rwandan Ministry of Health announced that several hospital services have already been temporarily relocated to free up space for the future medical complex. The Minister of Health, Dr. Sabin Sanzimana, visited the site to assess the progress of the preparations and inspect the relocated services. According to health authorities, 12 hospital departments have been transferred over the past 2 weeks to allow the commencement of demolition works and site safety preparations. The future facility is expected to significantly strengthen healthcare capacity in the northern province. The number of hospital beds will increase from 300 up to 550, alongside major expansion of specialized medical services and medical training infrastructure. Ruhengeri Hospital currently plays a strategic role in Rwanda's healthcare system, serving both as a referral hospital and a university teaching hospital for the entire northern region of the country. Located in Musanze district, the hospital serves an estimated population of more than 476,000 residents, as well as neighboring districts including Burera, Gakenke, and Nyabihu. Built in 1939 during the colonial period, the hospital is now nearly 90 years old, making its modernization particularly urgent, according to the government authorities. The Rwandan government considers the project a national priority within its broader strategy to strengthen the country's healthcare infrastructure. However, the construction project is taking place amid concerns over delays affecting several major hospital infrastructure projects in Rwanda. The Office of the Auditor General recently reported significant delays in multiple medical infrastructure projects, including those in Ruhengeri, Kabgayi, and Muhororo. According to financial authorities, these delays could increase construction costs due to rising prices of building materials and slow down improvements in healthcare services delivery. Despite these challenges, health officials have stated that efforts are being made to accelerate the preparatory works so that construction of the new hospital can begin without further delays. The modernization project of Ruhengeri Hospital represents a major investment in the development of Rwanda's healthcare system and in improving access to quality healthcare services in the northern part of the country. From Ruhengeri to Kabgayi. During the celebration of Catholic Education Week in the Diocese of Kabgayi last Saturday, students from Catholic schools in Diocese of Kabgayi asked parents to support them in their studies, while the Bishop of the Diocese of Kabgayi, Balthazar Ntivuguruzwa, and the leadership of Muhanga District pledged their cooperation and support to help improve students' learning and academic performance. News in detail. The celebration of Catholic Education Week in the Diocese of Kabgayi took place at Muhanga District Stadium last Saturday, beginning with the Holy Mass led by Bishop Balthazar Ntivuguruzwa, the Bishop of Diocese of Kabgayi. Uwidwaye Dorcas, a student representative from Ruhango Catholic School Complex, called on parents to support children in their education and studies. Parents must observe children's studies every day, talking to them and teach them values. And they must also work hand in hand with the school administration. Then, when there is some problems, they may solve them. Because when a student receives a good treatment at home, he gets better. At the same event, Kayitare Jacqueline, the mayor of Muhanga district, emphasized the need for parents, teachers, and all stakeholders involved in children's education to work harder in supporting students so that the poor academic performance recorded in the district last year can improve and help students advance in knowledge and skills. Honestly, we were not happy with the results we got last year. Therefore, let's work together to change and improve. The expectations we had last year we didn't meet. We sat together and discussed about this matter. But we have to remember that these children we are blaming, probably we don't follow them clearly. This message was also reinforced by Balthazar Ntivuguruzwa, the Bishop of the Diocese of Kabgayi, who assured students that the appeal to parents, teachers, and leaders had been heard, reminding everyone responsible for education and student welfare of their duties.
Bana bacu, iri jwi ryanyu twaryumvise.
Our children, we have heard your voice. As parents, your voice reminds us that you have a right to be well treated, well taught, well accompanied in your daily lives.
Neza mu nzira z'ubuzima bwanyu.
This year's Catholic Education Week is held under the theme, Educate Me Well, so that I may grow well and act well. Using this theme, the Bishop of the Diocese of Kabgayi reminded parents, educators, and other institutions that children's upbringing and education must be given proper attention in order to shape capable and responsible citizens for the future. From Kabgayi to Chibongo, the Superior General of the Congregation of the Sisters of the Child Jesus Worldwide, Sister Marie Emmanuel, said that caring for the poor is the foundation of their mission, helping the needy feel that God is on their side to protect and support them. She delivered this message during a ceremony in which one nun made her perpetual vows and two others made their first vows. The celebration took place at Tizaza Parish in Diocese of Chibongo.
Donc, j'appelle tous les jeunes.
I am calling on young people who want to dedicate their lives to God that they don't have to be afraid. They must respond to God's calling. I would also like to thank PACIS TV for giving us opportunity to reach people all over the world.
Comme on a pu suivre ce matin en France, chez nous, l'émission.
Like this morning, people from France were watching PACIS TV program. We, as the children of God, we must remember that when we don't act like innocents, we will not reach the heaven. I would like to advise the new nuns to put their faith in God, to live a very simple life without arrogance, because we are here to help poor people. That is why we came in Africa, and our desire is to spread the news of love of God. Because we know that God loves everyone, that's why we don't have to be afraid of anything, because God is with us.
Jésus, dans tous les cœurs, il est venu pour chacun, il vous aime chacun tel que vous êtes, et n'ayez pas peur de lui faire confiance.
From Chibongo straight to Kibeho, some Christians from Archdiocese of Kigali made a pilgrimage to Kibeho Shrine this past Sunday. They said that because the Blessed Virgin Mary receives their prayers and problems and granted them answers, they will never stop going to Kibeho to thank and honor her. Kayijemera Sangwa Aline, one of the Christian mothers from Nyamirambo Parish in Archdiocese of Kigali, told PACIS TV that making a pilgrimage to Kibeho, the place of Mother of the Word, has been greatly beneficial to her. She testified that in all the intentions and prayers that she has presented to the Blessed Virgin Mary there, Mary has never abandoned her. Instead, she says, Mary listened to her and cared for her like a mother caring for her child. His Lordship Kizito Bahujimihigo, retired Bishop of the Diocese of Kibungo, in his sermon delivered to the faithful gathered at Shrine of the Virgin Mary in Kibeho this past Sunday, reminded them that in the message the Virgin Mary gave at Kibeho, she called on people to pray sincerely and without hypocrisy. He added that the true sign of sincere prayer is conversion and change in one's life. Bishop Kizito Bahujimihigo also reminded Christians that receiving the power of the Holy Spirit requires sacrifice and self-denial. He further encouraged believers to pray by thanking God for the blessings He has given them, while also asking Him to protect them from the hardships and evil they encounter in their daily lives. In tourism, authorities in the northern province of Rwanda announced that they are working with the Rwanda Development Board (RDB) on a project to turn the Urugezi wetland into a new national park. News in detail. It's a strategy of environmental protection and ecotourism development. Authorities in Northern Province announced that they are working with the Rwanda Development Board (RDB) on a project to turn the Urugezi wetland into a new national park. If the project succeeds, Urugezi will become Rwanda's 5th national park after Kagera National Park, Volcanoes National Park, Nyungwe National Park, and Giswati and Mukura National Park. The governor of Northern Province, Mugabo Gahunde Maurice, said that studies already carried out show exceptional potential to this area. According to him, the Urugezi wetland is home to several rare birds that are found almost nowhere else in the world, making the area a strategic site for ecological or scientific tourism. Authorities also explained that the road infrastructure is already being improved to make access to this future tourist destination easier. In particular, the Kidaho and Butaro Road is undergoing modernization work. Located between the district of Gicumbi District and Burera District in northern Rwanda, the Urugezi wetland covers nearly 7,000 hectares. It is mainly made up of reeds and swamp vegetation. The area is especially known for its role in protecting crowned cranes, an iconic species whose population had sharply declined in Rwanda in recent years. Local officials believe that transforming Urugezi wetland into national park will not only help preserve biodiversity, but also promote the region's natural and historical heritage. The area is also home to several species of indigenous trees, rare birds, small animals, reptiles, and an important aquatic ecosystem. The Rwanda Development Board already considers this region a high-potential tourist area because of its proximity to several historical and cultural sites in northern Rwanda. Another important point is that Urugezi wetland is a major water source feeding Lake Burera and Lake Ruhondo. Well, that was tourism-related information. And after a short commercial break, we are coming back with the international news.
I wish I could leave my skin behind.
Icy'ingenzi ntabwo ari ukugira diplome ya kaminuza. Uyu munsi birahagije kuganira n'umuntu byonyine ukamenya ko yize muri kaminuza ibonetse yose cyangwa se ko yize muri kaminuza Gatolika y'u Rwanda, Catholic University of Rwanda, by'umwihariko mu ishami ryayo rya Kigali. Ubu abazi guhitamo neza batangiye kwiyandikisha muri Catholic University of Rwanda Kigali campus ikorera Nyamirambo. Abashaka kwiga mu mashami y'uburezi kwiyandikisha mu gihembwe kizatangira mu kwezi kwa gatatu, March intake, byaratangiye muri Postgraduate Diploma in Education PGDE. Ababiga muri weekend. Hatangwa kandi amasomo muri Department of Education in Sciences mu mashami ya Economics and Computer Science, Mathematics and Computer Science, Mathematics and Geography na Mathematics and Economics. Hari kandi Department of Education in Arts and Social Sciences mu mashami ya English and Kinyarwanda, English and French, French and Kinyarwanda, English and Kiswahili, Economics and Entrepreneurship, English and History, Economics and History na Economics and Geography. Uhitamo kwiga ku manywa cyangwa se mu biruhuko. Twakira kandi abanyeshuri bafite A1 muri education bakeneye gukomeza amasomo yabo ku rwego rwa A0. iyandikisha unyuze kuri wa#CUR/AC/RW. wanahamagara cyangwa ukandika ubutumwa kuri 0783 18 86 26 cyangwa 0733 21 46 78 cyangwa nanone 07 88 52 41 98. wanandika email kuri curkigalikampus@gmail.com.
The only way to being found is getting lost.
yemwe yashuri bose bashaka ni College Fondation Sinagera.
Mama we,
iri ni ishuri ribumbatiye icyerekezo cy'u Rwanda twifuza kuko ritanga uburezi buhamye mu mashuri y'inshuke, abanza, icyiciro rusange ndetse n'amashami y'imyuga n'ubumenyingiro mu buhinzi, ubworozi, food processing, ubwubatsi, ubukanishi bw'ibinyabiziga, fashion design, gutunganya imisatsi, ububaji n'ubusuderi. Hari n'amasomo y'igihe gito short courses mu mashami yavuzwe haruguru aherekezwa na practice zihagije kuko abanyeshuri bigira mu nganda za Sinagera. Sinagera International Football Academy yigisha abana guhera ku myaka 6 gucunga ruhago sawa sawa, atletism, imbyino nyarwanda no kwiga amategeko y'umuhanda no gutwara ibinyabiziga nabyo biri mu nyongera y'amasomo. Abana biga amashuri y'incuke n'abanza basoza ibyo byiciro bose bazi gutwara igare. Umwana wa segonderi we atahana uruhusa rwo gutwara ibinyabiziga. Witinde kwandikisha umwana ku ishuri kuri Nyirangarama cyangwa ku mashami ya Sinagera Entreprise Urwibutso hose mu gihugu. Ku bindi bisobanuro hamagara 0788535123 cyangwa 0788535999.
College Fondation Sinagera.
Twubaka ubukungu bushingiye ku bumenyi.
Nyuma rero ugiye kutubwira impamvu zatumye uhitamo kuza gusaba akazi hano.
Bwa mbere nza gusaba akazi hano nari nabitekerejeho, mbabarire. Murakoze. Mu by'ukuri numvaga mfite ubushobozi ndetse n'ubushake.
So kutiteguye bihagije ni ukutaryama neza. Rwanda Farm, le paradis du matelas.
Muri Gicurasi kuri Canal Plus wicikwa n'imikino y'indyankurye, aho umwami wa Premier League azambikwa ikamba, FA Cup igahamya ubukaka bwayo, uwegukana Ligue 1 ahangwa imboni, Bundesliga yo ikimpaka. Muri Liga mwaba muzi uzitwa igihangange cya Espagne. Naho ku ya 30 Gicurasi umunyabigozi andika amateka mu mukino wa nyuma wa UEFA Champions League. Kuko ugomba kubaho ibyiza bihora kugeza ku ya 31 Gicurasi. Gura bone musanzwe ugura wongereho ibihumbi 2 uhabwa amashani yose ya Canal Plus na DSTV English Plus. Gurira ku mucurizi wemewe no kuri Mobile Money.
Bakerarugendo namwe bashyitsi mugenda mu karere ka Muhanga no mu tundi turere two mu ntara y'Amajyepfo n'intara y'Iburengerazuba, namwe mwese mukeneye serivisi za hoteli, ni muze nimugera mu mujyi wa Muhanga mukomeze gato. Nimugera i Kabgayi murahasanga hoteli yiteguye kubakirana urugwiro. Iyo nta yindi ni Hotel Saint Andre Kabgayi. Hotel Saint Andre Kabgayi tugufitiye serivisi zitandukanye za bar na restaurant kandi zitanga ubuhanga n'icyubahiro ku mukiriya utugana. Tubafitiye kandi imikino itandukanye ifasha abatugana kuruhuka nka piscine wogeramo ukaruhuka mu mutwe, imyicungo igezweho abana bidagaduriramo bagataha banezerewe, tennis na table game bakunze kwita biyari, igisoro ndetse na volley ku mucanga bakunze kwita beach volley mukunda muri benshi nayo nitwayibagiwe. Ikindi nuko muri Hotel Saint Andre Kabgayi twakira inama zitandukanye kuko tubafitiye ibyumba byiza by'inama utasanga ahandi, byaba bito ndetse n'ibishobora kwakira abantu benshi, ariko by'akarusho tukaba tubafasha no gukora inama mukoresheje ikoranabuhanga mu gihe mutari kumwe mu cyumba. Kubifuza serivisi za catering, Hotel Saint Andre Kabgayi amafunguro n'ibinyobwa tubibagerezaho ku gihe. Tubafitiye ibyumba byiza byagutse biri mu byiciro bitandukanye, harimo n'ibyo bakunze kwita suite mu ndimi z'amahanga, ndetse byose ukaba ubibona ku giciro cyiza. Muri make ugeze muri Hotel Saint Andre Kabgayi ahora yifuza kugaruka kubera uburyo yakirana ubwuzu n'icyubahiro tutasanga ahandi, kuko serivisi tuzitanga kinyamwuga kandi zishingiye ku ndangagaciro za Kizizi. Ku bindi bisobanuro waduhamagara kuri telefone ziri kuri ekara yawe cyangwa ukatwandikira unyuze ku mbuga nkoranyambaga zacu zitandukanye. Hoteli Setandaka Kabgayi, imfura mu mahoteli mu gutanga serivisi nziza inoze kandi ku gihe.
Well, welcome back to our international news tonight. His Holiness Pope Leon XIV, during his visit to Napoli and Pompeii on the 18th of May, addressed the clergy, religious and lay faithful of the church in Napoli. In his speech at the Napoli Cathedral, he emphasized that the church must remain close to people who are suffering from social inequalities, poverty, unemployment, family instability, and violence. He reminded priests, religious, and lay people that the mission of the church is not only to preach gospel through words, but also through concrete acts of support, compassion, and solidarity. According to the Pope, Christians are called to become witnesses of Christ's love, light even in a situation filled with darkness and difficulties. His Holiness Pope highlighted that Napoli is a city with many positive qualities. It is known for its beauty, rich culture, traditions, strong faith, and joyful people. However, at the same time, it also faces serious social problems, including poverty, school dropouts, unemployment among young people, and violence. Because of this reality, Pope Leon XIV encouraged the Church to focus on caring for people in need and building a community rooted in love and support. He explained that the proclamation of the gospel cannot be separated from practical actions that help improve people's life. Using the example of Jesus walking with the disciples on the road of Emmaus, the Pope explained that many people today feel discouraged, confused, and disappointed because of personal struggles and the challenges of society. From Vatican to China, Beijing has confirmed the US President Donald Trump will travel to China this week to meet President Xi Jinping. The visit from 13th until 15th of May will be the first to China by US President in nearly a decade and comes in a pivotal moment for ties between the world's two largest economies. Executives from some of America's biggest companies, including Boeing, Citigroup, and Qualcomm, are expected to travel with Donald Trump, potentially to make deals with Chinese firms. It will also mark a key test in fragile trade truce between Washington and Beijing in April 2025. Trump unveiled the sweeping import taxes on countries across the world. A major effect of that policy was tit-for-tat trade war between US and China that saw them hit each other. With so much at stake there, Donald Trump decided to go to Beijing to meet his counterpart of China. Thank you very much for being with us tonight in PACIS TV English News. But before we come to an end, let's go back to the top stories of tonight's news. In Ruhengeri, Rwandan Ministry of Health launched the modernization of Ruhengeri Hospital in order to develop Rwanda's health care system and improving access to quality health care services in northern parts of the country. In Kabgayi, during the celebration of Catholic Education Week in Diocese of Kabgayi last Saturday, students from Catholic schools, the diocese asked parents to support them in their studies. The Superior General of Congregation of Sisters of Child of Jesus Worldwide, Sister Marie Emmanuel, said that caring for the poor is foundation of the mission. In international news, His Holiness Pope Leon XIV emphasized that the Church must remain close to people who are suffering from social inequalities, poverty, unemployment, family instability, and violence. Thank you very much once again for being with us tonight. This is PACIS TV. I am Benjamin Kwizera. I wish you good night.